Hello everybody and welcome to the Monday live stream. Hopefully everyone down there is having a wonderful Monday so far. Good to have each and every single one of you down there in the comment section, in the chat, everything like that. Thank you so much for coming on by. We will be getting started here very shortly. Unfortunately, it is just me, little old me today, because Chloe is doing a little bit of work, home from work, and she's next to me, but she's currently listening to an interview and transcribing that into Swedish for her colleagues to read. So it'll probably just be me. But thank you guys so much for coming on by. Glad to see each and every single one of you in here. Got a ton of people down there. Let's see, we got Kaylee, Statue Jones, BabyLad35, Tyler Porter, Mr. Anonymous, David. We got Caden. We got Vendetta Queen. We got Kyle. We got Vault Raider. And I'm pretty sure there was one more person in there. Jake Cox. I knew I saw you in there somewhere. Thank you guys so much for coming on by to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming on by. Delta popping in there. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. Happy Memorial Day to the Americans there. Thank you so much for coming on by and spending a little bit of time with us. What's up, Future? What's up, Jacob? Good to have you guys in here. Thank you for being so on time, so punctual, and everything like that. Very glad to see each and every single one of you here with us today, or with me today, because like I said, it is a little old me today. So thank you guys so much for coming on by. Today we're jumping into the terraforming of Mars, on surviving Mars. What's up, Blackbeard? Good to have you in here, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on by. So yes, we're jumping back into surviving Mars after a long time of not playing Surviving Mars, because I got out of it for a while because it was kind of just the same thing over and over again. But now there's been a brand new DLC that's been released on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, if I'm not mistaken, and that is the terraforming ability. You can terraform Mars and turn it into Earth 2.0. But it is very cool. I can already guarantee that, and from experience, it's very cool. And Mr. A, no Chloe today, nope. She's next to me, but she's quiet because she's currently transcribing some stuff into Swedish for her colleagues. You want to say hello, sweetheart?
I can pause and I can say hello, guys. I'm here. I'm sitting right beside...
Right next to me.
Ryan, and I just need to get this done, and I need to get this in.
Yes.
So
it's work.
It's work.
It's work,
and,
all right.
You know, sometimes you have to work around work.
Exactly.
So.
But hey, I'll leave you to it, baby. No worries.
It's okay.
Thank you, baby.
No problem.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you. Let's see. Do you know who Soviet Womble is? I think I do. I think I've seen some of his videos on YouTube. I almost said Facebook. But anyways, we're getting started here into creative mode. And the reason we're doing creative mode here at the beginning is because I kind of want to show each and every single one of you kind of what's going on with the whole terraforming initiative of Mars now. So a little bit of a background as we set up our playthrough. The terraforming initiative that added the terraforming ability into surviving Mars is probably one of the coolest things that they've added as far as a DLC goes. They've also added the ability for... what is it? It's Project Laika. Project Laika is the ability to bring in animals from Earth to Mars. And there's llamas, there's platypus, there's turtles, there's dogs, cats, cows, all sorts of that good stuff. So it's pretty cool to see that. But right now, what we're doing is we're just setting up the initial rocket that will bring us to Mars and give us the ability to really get started here. We don't really need a whole lot of this stuff because a lot of the stuff I have mods for, because that's right, you do actually get mods on Xbox. They brought the mod catalog and stuff like that over from PC, and I'm very happy that they did that because it really gives you the opportunity to really have fun with the game and exploit it kind of in the same way that the PC people get to use, which is really fun. So we'll get into that here very soon. Just gonna grab one more of those and then we're good. So the name of our rocket is Shang Yang. That's not gonna be it. It's gonna be this. Chloe 1. Perfect. And next. Okay, so perfect. So now we need to figure out where we're going to land, and normally you want to find somewhere where it's going to be relatively flat, but also have wonderful materials. But the wonderful thing about this mod, it's not even a mod, it's the, an update, a free update that they gave to Surviving Mars. It allows you to terraform, or not to terraform, to landscape Mars. So to get rid of big potholes, big asteroid craters, get rid of big mountains, so you can really start to spread out your colony the way that you want to. I already have one running right now, and I took the entire early game and leveled an entire plateau so I could build these massive structures on it. It's really, really cool, and we're going to get into that today, so I hope you guys are ready. Once again, thank you everybody for popping on by to the live stream. If you're new, if you're old, I live stream Monday through Friday here on YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I am thinking about adding Mixer again here very soon, so keep your eyes open for that if you want to watch on another platform and everything like that. But thank you guys so much for coming on by. If you're looking to support the channel in any way other than watching videos, you can always grab some merchandise down there in the description, www.ryantium.com, or you can always support me just as, holy cow, so many people down there in the chat have already done by pledging, by supporting me through the sponsorship program, which you can see down in the description as well. So now we need to kind of make a decision. Where are we going to land? Are we going to land up on top of one of these big plateaus? Are we going to be in one of the valleys? Now the valleys, they have these great vistas that you can see the mountains off in the background. It's really, really cool. Welcome, Gary. Good to have you in here, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on by. And let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. Do you know, let's see, he's done some fun shit. Let's see, Tyler, you two never fail to make me smile. Happy to hear that, Tyler. Glad to hear that, buddy. And then let's see. Oh, she's busy. Sorry, see you tomorrow. Oh, David, you're not going to leave me, huh? And we got a $1 donation from Gary. Thank you so much for that, buddy. Very much appreciate the donation. Very kind. But let's see. Sigmund, welcome to the stream. Sigmund Ekström. Tack so mycket for coming on by. So let's see. Who else we got in here? Vault Raider, I suggest a valley. Okay. Going to be a little quiet while mowing the lawn while watching. Yeah, you don't want to accidentally suck up one of the kids' toys or the dog toys out there. Or get your foot stuck in a lawnmower. You don't want that either. So what are the radioactive, what's the radioactive monsters? Or is it a pure survival game? Well, it's kind of City Skylines in space, if you will. So if you've ever watched anything with City Skylines, with anything from Paradox, that's exactly what it is. But now it's a little too loud in my headset. So we have, I suggest a valley. Okay. Sigmund, we are playing Surviving Mars. And you know what? I'm going to take your suggestion there, Vault, and we're going to pop down into into this valley. And I think we're going to start in this little 3x3 area right here. So we're going to just go ahead and scan all of these, just like that. That's 9 sectors scanned. And this is a decent little spot, too. We found liquid water on Mars, except it's underneath of the surface of Mars. We have quite a few anomalies, lots of concrete, metal, and rare metals, but we won't really need to worry about that because we are indeed on creative mode. But let's see. Biohazards. Apologies getting fancy with emojis. I see that. Biohazards for Mars. You have Mars quakes now. You have cold waves because Mars is a very cold planet. Very cold, in fact. You have dust storms, you have dust devils, which are little dust tornadoes, you have asteroid showers, and now, with the inclusion of terraforming, you have toxic rain, which we'll get into here very soon. Let's see. What's up, Hero? Good to have you in here. I'm such a big fan. How are you? Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on by, Hero. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much for asking. What's up? Let's see. Kaylee Lucky's on his way. What's up, Lucky? Good to have you in, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on by. Alright, so we need to figure out which spot. I don't necessarily want to be up against the mountains, but that's going to give me my best chance at getting all of this done. So let's go ahead and pop ourselves over here, and we'll just go ahead and bring down the big old green rocket. Toxic rain, that sounds deadly. It is to plants, and to colonists if they walk outside. Let's see, I'll be able to warn you all the time now. I finally finished my high school years. I'm graduating Sunday. Tyler, congratulations. That's such a huge moment. Congratulations. Very happy for you.
Congratulations. And also, guys, I want to say I might not be here. I will hear some of Ryan's answers, but I'm going to re-watch this later on.
Research complete.
And so if you comment anything that you want me to see, I'm most likely gonna see that afterwards.
There you go. So any questions down there, guys, always just leave them in the chat and we'll get to them. So, a little bit of a background as to what Surviving Mars is for those of you that are curious. You know, you may have never played the game or anything like that. Mr. A says, sounds like SimCity, but in the year 2554. So, right now, we are on Sol number 1, which is technically day number 1, but days on Mars, if I'm not mistaken, last for 26 hours. I think. It might be 30 million miles away from us, but I think the days still last for, relatively the same amount of time, if I'm not mistaken. I could have my math wrong. I could have a few things wrong on that, so take that with a little bit of a grain of salt, but we are a decent way away from Earth. Now, Surviving Mars takes place on, wouldn't you know it, Mars. And it's your job to choose a sponsor. Us, we went with the Terraforming Initiative. Now, the Terraforming Initiative allows us to get special perks when it comes to terraforming Mars. And what does terraforming mean? Make habitable. We want to make Mars a green blue paradise, similar to Earth. And it's very, very cool to do this in this game because it's a very slow process, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's so freaking cool. But let's see. What's up, Kane? Good to have you in here. Tays on days. Work cut out for him. Toxic Rain. Let's see. I'm for sure curious about what this is. I love City Skylines and games based in space. So cool. And it is made by the same people who make City Skylines, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. If you want a game suggestion, have you thought of playing Far Cry Primal? I have played that before, actually. Not on stream, but I have that on PlayStation. What's the best race for pure-blooded thief on Skyrim, Imperial, or Khajiit? Khajiit. Okay, so done with the background. Your job on the original Surviving Mars, which is this game just without the DLC, is to create a self-sufficient colony based with colonists. Now, there's plenty of things to build. There's tons of things to build on this game. It's kind of overwhelming at the beginning. Not to mention, I added mods, which gives you even more shit to build. And if you know me, you've watched me for a long time, you know that I love to build shit, especially on these types of games. In fact, I started streaming on City Skylines. So, that was the first thing, that was like one of the first games that I ever streamed. I find the idea of terraforming Mars so mesmerizing. That is the only space travel tip I would ever elect to take. Honestly, that's one reason why I elected into buying this game, or into this DLC. At first, I was going to wait until the price dropped for a little bit, but I was like, you know what? This is just too cool not to get it. And I was not let down. So because we are indeed in creative mode, this gives us the ability to take a few luxuries or liberties with how we play the game. Now, these things that I'm setting down right here, this is a mod. What this mod is it allows us to generate oodles and oodles and oodles of research, because we don't start off the game with everything. No, we have to research all of that. And you can see that there is a crap ton of stuff to research, so we're going to have to take a look at some of that stuff and get into that. But, sorry, Ryan Team, I have to go. No worries, Caden. Thank you so much for coming on by, even if it was just to say hello. What you got, babe? Oh, okay. The charger's in our room.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and get some quiet, so I will finish this.
Yeah, no, I'm loud, so go and get some quiet, baby.
And Sigmund, I do remember you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. And
Indeed.
Also, I'll be back soon.
Okay, love.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Puss.
Älskar också. All right. So I actually just did a funny and accidentally got rid of my oops. I just got rid of my rocket. I'm gonna need to bring this bad boy down because I don't actually have anything to control that. So we're just gonna have to bring that bad boy down from Earth. Well, what the hell happened to Earth? Why are we on Mars? Well, it's not the fact that anything happened to Earth. It's the fact that Mars is this brand spanking new place that you can just go and colonize and make habitable. It's very, very cool. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, Tyler Porter. Very much appreciate that. Keep up smiling for the last 3 years, and friends. Thank you so much, that buddy. Thank you so much. But let's bring this bad boy down here. Let's get him plopped right there. There we go. Perfect. Just playing a bit of Rocket League and listening to Ryan. The best day ever. Okay, so now we need to continue to put these in. So like I was saying before, these are research nodes, and what this does is this allows me to generate oodles and oodles and oodles of research. Now there's a few things that we need to place down here at the beginning. We're going to want to place down at least 3 of these universal depots, just like this. Did I just do it again? I literally just did it again. I need to bring another goddamn rocket because I just did the same thing again. Okay, nobody let me destroy the rocket yet. Please, for the love of God. Let's see, future. Have you made an Oblivion video? If not, I would like to see one. I have a full Let's Play on Oblivion. It's in the stream. It's in the form of live streams, but you can watch it on YouTube. Travel to Mars. Forget that I haven't seen the movies. I've seen Total Recall. So if we succeeded in terraforming Mars, would we send animals into space to populate the planet, or create a human-only living environment? Well, the goal would be for it to create its own microcosm itself. We could introduce self-made or man-made microcosms as far as animals go. In fact, one of the missions on this game within the Surviving Mars Terraforming DLC is the ability, now we can get rid of this, is the ability to introduce a species of shrimps known as the brine shrimps. And the brine shrimps, contract exploration access, okay. The brine shrimps you can actually scatter across the world of Mars once it becomes sufficiently terraformed, and it will allow you to introduce animals onto it. Now, I'd imagine we would definitely want to bring animals to Mars once the planet was sufficiently livable, which would be very, very cool. Ryan, are you going to do an Elsewhere stream with Chloe or what? Probably not. I don't actually own Elsewhere.
Research complete.
But okay, I keep getting distracted. That's none of your fault. I just keep getting distracted. All of you are so lovely down there, and I just love talking to all of you. But yes, like I was saying, this is all research stuff. The reason I'm putting it down right here is because all of this is going to generate hundreds of thousands of research for us. That way we can just kind of blow through the research tree. That way we can start to build all the fun stuff, all the wonders, the space elevators, the mohole mines, all sorts of that stuff. It gets very, very intense with the amount of things that you can build on this game. It is a lot of fun, though. And you can really begin to micromanage how you want your colony to look like, which is really, really my favorite part. Just the entire thought of it has me geeking out. Oh, wait. Just wait. Eventually, you'll be able to see the entirety of Mars with green and blue and everything like that. You can actually see our overall terraforming progress at the top of the screen. Mars is a red, bleak planet. We have China, India, and Paradox Interactive on the planet with us as well. Those are our rival colonies that we're going up against, but they can't really do anything to me right now. But we're just going to go ahead and do some of this. And we're going to attach these. These are known as advanced Stirling generators. Now, I don't know why they're called Stirling generators. I imagine they're named after some famous scientist or something like that, whose last name or first name was Stirling or something like that. Like Sterling Archer, but less douchebaggery. But we can go ahead and break that down just like that. And we'll just kind of put all this stuff down. We need to power all of this somehow. That's why we're putting these Stirling generators down. And the reason I'm just kind of doing this kind of quick and dirty is all of this is going to be demolished eventually. We're not even going to worry about anything with the maintenance as far as that goes. We're just going to break all this down eventually, because once we get through all the research, we won't really need to worry about anything. But the greatest thing about the Stirling generators, they can open. And the Stirling generators then create more power. So now we have a surplus of 1.2 thousand power, which is now granting us 60,000 research. We need more, actually, considering how much research we actually need to get done.
Sector to scan.
Let's see. So we terraform Mars with sea monkeys? Exactly. Mass Effect 5 looks fun. What's your favorite part about this hobby? Well, I'd say the people that I could meet. The people that I've met so far, the friends that I've made, and the woman that I fell in love with you can't put a price on it. Alright, so we just want to continue to research that stuff just like that. We're just going to blow through all that stuff and add a few more research nodes. Is there a time-lapse option that shows the progression of the planet towards being completely terraformed? That would be so cool. Yes, it's a live kind of preview of how much terraforming progress you have. So, for instance, when you get to, let's say, maybe 35% water. If we go ahead and check out the surface of Mars, you'll start to see the lakes forming. You'll start to be able to see that there can be liquid water on Mars, which then will allow you to change the atmosphere. So up there at the top, you can actually see the four things that we need to pay attention to when it comes to terraforming Mars. You need to pay attention to climate, heat, water, and vegetation and lushness. The vegetation and lushness is symbolized by that little green tree at the top of your screen. Water, obviously the blue little water lines. Temperature by the little temperature gauge, and the climate by the little cloud. All of those numbers need to be at 100%, or almost close to 100%, for the planet to be 100% livable. But the cloud, you only need to get to 100% in order for you to open the domes. Now, what do I mean by open the domes? Well, this was one thing that really caught my eye. On Mars, in Surviving Mars, you build domes and house all of your colonists inside of. You house all of your colonists inside of the dome, but when your planet becomes breathable, when the air becomes breathable for humans, you actually can open the domes, and it creates these really cool looking cities, and you can build lakes, you can landscape the ground. It's a very, very fun thing. Very, very cool thing. Let's see, I can see a live stream series of this. The interaction is high and the game is sufficiently interesting. Works for me, no jump scares, no griefers. I'm not seeing a downside. You are correct. You are indeed correct about that, sir. There isn't really a downside to Surviving Mars. Not to mention, there is so much to this damn game, it's crazy. So we're just blowing through this research right now. We're creating 96,000 research a soul, which is pretty crazy. PS4 $499, Xbox One X $699, ticket to Sweden 2,000. Chloe, priceless. So if a ticket to Sweden was $2,000 every time, that would be a different story. I've only ever paid upwards of less than that twice, so we'll keep it at that. I know, Kane. I geek out about it too, dude. I geek out about it so freaking much. This reminds me of Civilization Revolution, but more futuristic than the last game. So, Civilization Revolution is a turn-based game, if I'm not mistaken. This is more so just basically what you want it to be. You build the colony the way you want to build it. In fact, we're just going to put down a few more of these research nodes. You can really never have too many of these, because like I said in the beginning, these are all going to be gone anyway, so they're just going to take up space. 450 power... No cable connection, that's bullshit. They're going to connect eventually. Just like that. That'll be just fine. What's up, little Jimmy? What game is that? And hi. Hello. So this is Surviving Mars. We're taking a look at the terraforming expansion. And in fact, you know what? We're just going to kind of blow through the terraforming expansion, because that's the part where you guys are going to want to see the most. It's funny, when I'm in creative mode, I never bring any colonists until about day 100. Because I'm constantly micromanaging and creating power grids and spaceports and dome layouts to be the coolest thing. I'm leveling the ground, everything like that. It's a really fun thing to do that you can really start your micromanagement before anybody even shows up. Let's see, life on Mars already? You're a step ahead of Elon Musk. You know it. Where did my rocket go? I destroyed it. Because I didn't need it here and I didn't want to waste any fuel. Alright, so we're just going to continue to blow through this right there. Perfecto. That should read round trip. Oh, round trip! That makes more sense. That makes a little bit more sense. Although that would be peak season there, David. And that scares the shit out of me. Especially because of the tickets we're looking at now. Alright, let's see. What are we building? So right now we're not building anything, but we do actually need to begin. We need to begin bulldozing. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, we can go ahead and build these little boys right here. These are our RC dozers. En 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I always go out with 10 just in case. These are our little bulldozers, which is really, really cool. Now, the bulldozers allow us to do something very, very cool. In fact, we're going to need to go ahead and get a resupply pod, grab myself an RC commander. We're going to bring that from Earth. It's going to pop down here, and we're going to grab ourselves a little RC commander. And what that means is this thing right here is a drone hub. It commands all of these little guys right here. These are the drones that make the colony run. And we need to have one of the vehicles that can hold drones inside of it. That way we can continue to move the guys around. Alright, so that's done. And go ahead and come down here just like that. Perfect. Canadian prices plus 30%. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so there's our little guy. Get rid of that. Now, we need to figure out where we're going to start...
Complete.
Ooh, excuse me. Where we're going to start building. And this little area over here is beautiful. I really dig it. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the landscaping button to the highest button we can. And we're going to go straight to... let's see, we're going to go straight to the side of the mountain. And we're just going to start landscaping. I always say terraforming. We're going to landscape all the way towards the base of the mountain, just like that. And then we're just going to kind of run a straight line right along the mountain. And what this will do is once I get it perfect, like that, we're going to go ahead and send these bad boys. Oh, you know what? I need to do one specific research thing to have them go automatically. Where is it at? Rover AI is what I need. It's probably in robotics. Here it is. Rover Command AI. Perfect. So we'll get that researched. And we have it researched. Perfect. Now all of those guys will go automatically. So those guys will go automatically over to here, and then we'll be good to go. They'll start to pull waste rock from the ground of Mars. And what waste rock is it's basically just a byproduct of Mars. And we can go ahead and start dumping it there. It's a byproduct of the Martian dust. You'll actually be able to farm it and make it so that you can get concrete from it, which is really, really cool. I feel like one of these days where we are going to get an entire stream in Swedish, possibly. What's up, Kirby? Good to have you in here, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on by. Is this game on PC? Yes. And there you go. Just like that, they've already flattened this entire area. Now, it was a little bit botched because I just kind of had to throw it in somewhere, but we had to start somewhere. And then we can start leveling somewhere else. And what we'll do is we'll just continue to run a line just like this. Just like that. And they'll continue to go there. And what we'll do is we'll just have the RC drone go out there, and we'll be good to go. It'll follow them along. Is this game free? No. Alright, let's see. I also have an exploration guy here.
No active research.
There we go. We'll get him going to research the anomalies that we find. And we'll just kind of blow through these now. Can't outsource anymore. We're almost done with the research tree right there. But we actually haven't even gotten into the big research. But that's okay. We can get to that eventually. So there you go. They're already done flattening that way, which is very, very nice. But I always like to go in straight lines because it makes it really, really nice. It makes the Martian soil and the Martian ground a little bit nicer to look at once everything is terraformed.
Resources are low.
There we go. So we don't even need to worry about the resources. We'll be good to go. Let's see. How's your day so far, Kirby? It's good, buddy. Thank you so much for asking. It's been a really good day. Been a really good day. Thank you so much for asking, bro. This is why I love Mystery Mondays. Yeah, because it gives us a chance to really take a look at a different game that, you never know if you'll be interested in. Not unless you watch, not unless you watch a stream of it or something like that. So I am happy to oblige. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play for the stream because I knew I was gonna be alone. Because I know she had some work to do.
Research complete.
We can get rid of that. Archaeology, good. So we're getting close. We'll be able to build all sorts of stuff very, very soon. This game is so cute. Oh my god. Is it on PS4? I believe it is. I believe it is. And there you go. Even flatter now. And you can really tell that it's flat because you can start to put domes like this on it. So if it wasn't flat, it would say uneven terrain. So right there it just says blocking objects because there's some metal deposits right there. But you can really see until you get here, that's when you start getting into the uneven terrain. Once we get out here, that's when we're going to need a lot more waste rock pulled up from the ground and stuff like that. What about a Mystery Monday? Maybe Skyrim stream just messing around and having fun? It's always possible, Tyler. It's always possible. Okay, let's see. More research going on. I got a million things going through my mind right now, so I do apologize about that. If it's kind of difficult to hear me when I speak, or to understand me when I speak, I should say. Let's see. How much does it cost on Xbox? I believe I paid $40 for the game and $20-ish for the DLC. Okay, so now we should probably go ahead and start flattening this stuff. I think we can go ahead and do this. Let's see. Let's try this. Just like that. Perfect. So we'll get that flattened just like that. Have you done a Subnautica playthrough? And if you haven't, can you do a playthrough of Subnautica? I love your questioning. Yes, I have done one. You can see it on my channel. Oh, but I should mention, this game is actually on the Xbox Game Pass. Totally slipped my mind. If you pay $10 a month for Xbox Game Pass, you get access to this game. What's up, Malte? Going to second Tyler's point so we can get a preview of Chloe's channel. Let's see. Gotta go for bits. See you later, Ryan. See you later, chat. See you later, Sigmund. Thank you so much for coming on by. Hey, though. When did it come out then? If it's still around 40, it's pretty new. I believe it came out last year, 2 years ago, something like that. I don't think it was a full $60 release, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, how are we doing on research? Just about to be finished. Okay, that's fine. Then we can come down here. There we go. Perfect. Let's see. Just wait until Subnautica Below Zero releases for console for early access. You should check out what they have created so far. So amazing and deeply terrifying. I loved the original game for how amazing and deeply terrifying it was, and I'm not a fan of horror games. But until it comes out, period, as far as like the 1.0 update like they did with the actual game, I don't think I'd take a look at it. The only reason is because when I played it in early access, I had a lot of problems with saves. And I don't want to get too far into a Let's Play and then have my fan base be let down by like a big saving problem, which was what happened the first time. So any early access game, I'm always skeptical about that stuff. Oy, oy, oy. You okay, baby? Okay.
I'm bored.
You're bored. Are you done?
No, soon.
Let's see. What's your favorite play to way Skyrim? Good one. Way to play Skyrim. Favorite way to play Skyrim is a thief. Alright. So, still researching. And then we'll be able to get... Oops. Nope. Take that out of there. Take that out of there. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Just like that. I understand that completely, but I personally just cannot help myself from checking it out early. I know, I kind of feel the same way. It's like, it's this brand new thing, they're just dangling the carrot in front of you, and it's so hard not to buy it, you know? I totally understand where you're coming from, Kane. Alright, so I'm just a little bit haphazardly kind of leveling this ground out here. There's a dust devil right there, you can kind of see. We've had a few asteroids hit the ground. Not the best thing to have happen, but you know what, it happens. My favorite way to play Skyrim is to wander around aimlessly with 401 cheese wheels. Well, that's pretty understandable there, Kaylee. I think you're among friends. I don't think you're alone in that. Okay, perfect. Then we'll just go ahead and come back up here. We'll start researching this stuff. I know it's a little bit boring and tedious. We haven't even gotten into the fun stuff, but I just kind of wanted to get this out of the way. We'll probably stream for a little bit longer as long as you guys are okay with that. What am I saying? Of course you're okay with that. Maybe about a half hour longer. That way we can actually get into some of the building. But if you guys want to continue to see this as a series, definitely do let me know down there in the chat as well as the comment section afterwards. Because who knows, we might make it a series and might do it legitimately instead of in creative mode, because creative mode is kind of the cheat mode. What's going on with this thing? Why have you malfunctioned? Wait, where the hell even are you? Why have you malfunctioned? Why are your drones not helping you?
Select a sector to scan.
Now that's interesting. I don't exactly know why that's a thing, but we'll just go ahead and do this. Another RC Commander. I still need to do a Mage Wizard playthrough on Skyrim. What's the best race to do it? Sorry if the topic from the current game. I've done Thief, Archer, One-Handed, and Two-Handed Knight. I think Breton is the one to go with. Either that or High Elf. Or Dark Elf. Is this multiplayer? No. I actually use some options from I need to limit my carry weight, so I have to prioritize things. That's kind of a cool way to play. That's kind of a really cool way to play, honestly. Alright, so we'll just come out here. we'll get rid of you. And the other one will just pick up the other drones. Alright. So here he comes. He's just... This is actually like triple speed. The regular speed, though, just kind of looks like slow motion. So I tend not to play on regular speed, because it does get kind of annoying with how slow it goes. And I'm a tad bit impatient. Alright, so we'll just scan all those sectors right there. Research. Alright, going down the robotics aisle now. Perfect. Any more research to outsource? Yep, perfect. Watching this as I'm drawing now, so I won't talk much, probs. No worries, Kaylee. Have you ever streamed with fans? Yes, and it didn't necessarily go as planned. There's a wasp flying around my room, and I already swatted at it, and I think it's mad. I hate that shit, Volt. I hate that shit. If you have Andromeda, I would consider looking at both High Elf and Bretons. Andromeda drastically changes races, starting benefits, and racial skills, so it makes a huge difference in who you choose. You are correct. This is good. Works for me. I think with Chloe in the other mode, it would be a fun stream. Okay. What did you say about my question? I was talking to my dad at the exact time you were answering. Sorry, no worries, Mr. A. Magic, you're going to want to look at Bretons or Elves. Because I know the Elves are magical beings. They love their magic.
Anomaly found. No active research.
Alright, good. We are still just blowing through this research. It's wonderful. This is actually the fastest I've gone through this. Holy shit, we're already at the bottom of that one. The fastest I've gone through this research. But the one over on the right side, the breakthrough aisle, or the breakthrough column, that's where we're going to start to really increase the OP-ness of the game. Oi, oi, oi. And no worries, Mr. A. Glad to help, bud. Yeah, there you can see an asteroid just hit the ground. And it just left that. But I believe we can still place something on top of that, if I'm not mistaken. Can we? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Also see my comment, Mr. A. I always play Breton Mages before I installed Andromeda. I don't think I've asked you, but can you play Dauntless? I downloaded it to take a look at it, but I haven't played it yet. Okay. So now we're almost over here, which is good. I want to start building towards this way. And the reason being, there it is. I wanted to find the out of bounds marker. That way I could continue to expand over here, and we have a defined line of where we can build and where we cannot. It's great for setting up building lines and stuff like that. Not to mention, this place is not necessarily straight, but I'm thinking out this way, out towards this boundary, and then down this way. And this will be a plenty big area for us to begin to build our domes and everything like that. It's really, really fun to be able to figure out how you want to micromanage things. It's really, really fun. So, Ryan, I know you're on Xbox One, so I was wondering if you could give me your Xbox name so I can add you as a friend and possibly play something together. Well, I'll give you my name, bud. It's easy. It's the name of my channel. As far as playing something together, it's difficult, especially one with the time changes and you know, everyone's in different zones. And two, it's not necessarily something that I do, so it's nothing against you, buddy. But it's definitely not something that I've done. Perhaps I'll think about doing something in the future. But don't take any personal offense to it. I tell pretty much everybody the same thing. Alright, our first autosave. Dauntless is amazing, Ryan. Zave and have been playing it non-stop, or will... I've been playing it non-stop. Zave enjoys it too. Okay, that's interesting. I'm interested that, or I'm surprised that you got Xavier to install it. He doesn't seem like the person that would enjoy a game like that. And then again, he did play Monster Hunter for a little while there, so perhaps I'm wrong. Okay. Oops, that's Mars. Research. Alright, I believe we just got done with robotics. Yes, indeed. Now, I know for you sci-fi lovers out there, this technology is going to be very, very cool for you guys. This stuff is just the tip of the iceberg.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's all my research.
Are you serious?
I'm cheating. Don't.
Like, last time you had like 5?
Don't.
How many is that? 32?
It's like 40, something like that. It's a lot. I'm generating 119,000 research, so...
A soul?
Maybe.
Okay, I'm putting my headset back on.
Okay,
guys,
baby.
guys.
Don't you judge me.
He's doing it for the stream.
I'm doing it for the stream.
How's your peanut rings?
They're pretty much almost gone.
Oh.
I was sitting here eating them over the weekend.
Yeah.
While you were at the election.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you know what? I want a snack, but I don't want to go downstairs, and these were here. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll eat them.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that's the Chloe know and love. Hi, guys.
Chloe comes in and out, literally nowhere to wreck Ryan. Exactly. This is
This
is what I live with constantly. Somebody save me.
I saw that. No, and also that's some fun. I worked the European election.
She did. She did her duty. Her
Yes.
Swedish duty.
My Swedish duty. No, I went and I voted. Not gonna give a comment on that. Not gonna talk about that.
As it is your right.
Yes, and also politics.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, not
on my
not a
stream.
topic to discuss on stream. But I worked on it and I received votes. I counted them, and Ryan was there.
I didn't help.
No, he
for
didn't touch anything.
For the FBI agents that are listening to me right now, I did not touch anything. I played with toys for the entire time that they talked, because it was held in a damn preschool.
It was held in a preschool, and it's public. I don't know. Anyone can see.
Yes.
Anyone can come and see us do it, but they can't touch anything. So
Which I did not, again, to clarify. Check the DNA. I didn't touch one damn thing.
And also, guys, one more thing. Sorry, my ADHD.
You're fine.
But I bought this huge rosemary plant, and
She
two
did.
times.
She
and
did.
Oh my god, I'm gonna plant them tomorrow, and they are. The rosemary is so like it's 1.5 foot tall.
Yeah, it's at least almost 2 feet tall.
Yeah, it's huge. Oh, I'm
She's
gonna
my
be
green thumb, everybody.
Yes, and my ivy is thriving.
You're right, it is. You
So,
are right.
okay, I'm gonna go back to work
Okay, baby.
soon.
Okay,
I'm
baby.
just gonna say hi, guys.
Mwah.
Hi, everyone.
You silly.
I want to spend time with you. I'm sorry. Hey.
Hey, finish your work and you can.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Okay. A couple
Keep that
more
in mind,
minutes.
because I'm gonna stream for another hour.
Okay.
About.
Okay.
Okay. But Kirby, I did see what you said. It's faster paced, easy to pick up. That's why he likes it. That's pretty cool. I might take a look at it. I might look into it. Is it 4 players? Just curious. Let's see. Are you permanently living in Sweden, Ryan? Not at the moment. Still waiting for our consensus for the residence permit and everything like that. Takes a long time, longer than both of us like, and it is expensive. Only thing bad about Dauntless is the wait time for getting on a server. I thought they fixed that back when it was on PC only.
Anomaly found.
Let's see. Unfortunately, I have to go and help my dad with stuff. Bye, everyone. Ryan, and Chloe. See you later, Mr. A. Thank you so much for coming on by. Chloe says goodbye
No
as well.
active research.
There we go. Almost done with research, guys. I know it's kind of tedious, but I promise you we'll be getting into this stuff very soon. Yeah, because we are blowing through this research. Oh my god. Alright,
Research
let's see.
complete.
Yeah, up to 4. Okay,
Resources
interesting.
are low.
Interesting.
Sector scanned.
Oh my god. 100,000 water was just found in that shit? Hot diggity damn. If only I didn't need to generate my own water. Or if only I needed to generate my own water. Ooh, did you see the previous suggestion? No, I did not. I'm sorry, David. I didn't get a chance to see it. Let's see. Because someone is cheating. It's back when it released on console, but in a couple days, the quests have gotten much better. Good, at least the dev team is active on it. That's great when a game first comes to Xbox. Okay, I don't need that. That's Martian patents. That's just a repeatable tech. And then two more research right there. And then we're done with the research. Then we can really begin to build one thing we need to build first. Uranium-rich hematite. Rare metals, please. Thank you. Tack so mycket. It might be a little easier for her to become a citizen in the U.S. It's not. Trust me. Oh, trust me, Tyler. We have looked everywhere. We've looked through everything. There's a lot of bureaucracy that needs to move through first before anything can happen, and for good reason too. You know, we're not crazy people, but for all the U.S. government knows and for all the Swedish government knows, they don't know. You know, we can say until we're blue in the face that we're just normal people, but until they do, you know, a thorough check through of both, you know, finances, of, you know, background checks, all that stuff, you know, none of us have anything to hide. But you gotta understand, America, there's 300 million people. Sweden, there's 10, almost 11 million people. That's a lot of people, because a lot of them are probably going to be looking, you know, some people might be looking to move to the country too. You know, we're not the only ones doing it, unfortunately. Let's see. I would not move from Sweden to come to the US either. Sweden is gorgeous from what I've seen. Exactly. And that's not even the beauty that's keeping me in Sweden. Obviously, it's my wonderful girl, but what? You are correct. What? No, you're fine. I'm sorry. I just touched your knee because I was emphasizing a point. Yeah, every day they're working on those servers, making the experience better, but yeah, it's a good game. Definitely worth a play. Interesting. Okay. Playing Morrowind right now in a new save. Off to Balmora I go. Have fun, future! Okay. Research. I believe all that stuff is almost done. 2 more right there. Is that a repeatable one? Yes. Okay. Alright, just want to make sure. I like how you read comments unlike some other YouTubers. Well, I try and get to them as best I can, and I do appreciate that, little Jimmy. I love reading the comments because it keeps a stream interesting. Without the comments and without the chat, you basically neglect your entire audience. Now, for those that have too much to read, I totally understand why they don't read them. Alright, so there's that.
Sector scan.
I will never know the experience of Morrowind because I literally cannot play it. You and me both. I got very little progress done in that game. Okay, perfect. Alright, so first thing we're going to build over here is actually a wonder. It's known as the Omega Telescope. And what this is going to do is we're going to immediately build it and then destroy it, probably. What this is going to do, it's going to unlock every single breakthrough technology in the game because of a mod that I'm using, which is called Omega Unlocks All. Now, you can normally only get, I think, about 6 breakthroughs in a game. This gives you access to, like, all of them. I have no idea how many there are. There's probably 30. Gives you access to all of them. I'm on defense in my room. Yes, please be careful there, Vault. Alright, so we'll get this bad boy made. In fact, you know what? We'll keep it, because it gives you 20% to your research. It gives you a 20% boost to your research, which is always good.
Breakthrough discovered.
There we go.
Breakthroughs discovered.
So now it says breakthrough discovered, new breakthrough text 3, but as soon as we go into this, you can kind of see just how many breakthroughs there are inside of this damn game. It's pretty crazy. So there's a few that we're going to need to get right off the bat in order to really optimize how quickly we do this. And I think I remember which ones we need. We need that one. We also need... Where's the power one? It makes it so that excess power gives you more research, if I'm not mistaken. Landscaping, we need that. Lake pumps are self-sufficient. God, there it is. Converts unused power into research points. The last one that we need is... Oh, Jesus. What's the alien technology? This one. Perfect. Alright, we'll do those. Perfect. To quote Ryan in the home showcases, cheaty as shit. Exactly. The one problem I have with the Nightingale set is the cape. It serves literally zero function and would literally be a hindrance to a thief, so I got a mod to remove the cape. Of course there's a damn mod to remove the freaking cape. There's a mod to do anything in freaking Skyrim. I love it and hate it at the same time. It appears I'm going to lose my civilization on Stellaris. The xenophobes have banded together and created a federation, and they are all looking at me. Oh, Kirby! Damn it, buddy! I can't say that I've been there, because I always play a xenophobe and take them out before they can do that to me, but I'm sorry. If it makes it sound any better, Chloe and I are playing a multiplayer game, and
Wait, and Kirby, you can join us. We can protect you.
Oh yeah, because
yes.
I mean, we're about the same size empire. It's pretty cool to work together, true. Let's see. I'm waiting for Skywind. That'll be pretty cool. Now, you're probably wondering, how the hell are they going to flatten this entire mountain? Well, they're going to do it the same exact way that they did the other ones. Is this a cave? It looks like it's got like the dust blowing through it.
Complete.
That's pretty cool. Alright, so the reason we're researching these now, these cost a shit ton of research each.
Sector scanned.
Nanobots, yes, you are indeed correct.
Research complete.
Alright. Research. Alright, so the last one is alien imprints. Then we can start to really rack up the research and stuff. We want that one, we want that one. There is one that I don't want to get yet. I know how the wasp got in my room. Did you open a window or something? Okay, perfect. Alright, so we're going to start building here very, very soon. Still leveling all this stuff out. In fact, we could probably start to stack some of these projects. Oh wait, except... No, you can't, never mind. I first saw those on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Sector scanned.
And yeah, there goes the mountain. They are flattening it, they're good to go. Okay,
Resources are low.
resources are low. Bite my toe.
Okay.
Okay, don't you nibble on my toe. Don't you do it.
No.
Let's see, now I have an AC unit hanging out my window, and there's like a little opening in the window where the AC is. I think we need that here in Sweden. Okay.
You gonna buy one then?
No.
No.
No, because they're too expensive, and I know that's why we're not buying one.
That is.
Yeah. When we build a house, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Except we're going to put air conditioning inside of that bitch.
Yeah. Around it, inside.
Yeah, all over that
outside.
shit. All over that stuff. Mountains suck.
Anomaly.
These ones are just kind of hills, though. Let's get rid of all those. Perfect. Okay, so now there are some anomalies that we can't get to. Obviously, this one, the ones up here,
No
but
active
that's
research.
okay. Okay, perfect. We're blowing through the breakthrough research, which is always great. All right, so we want to do that. Perfect. The one that we don't want to do just yet is this one. Instantly gain 20% in all terraforming parameters. I don't want to do that one yet. Where was my multiplayer invite? I've been playing only solo, haha, and let's go to war, boys. The xenophobes have awoken. A sleeping giant and the foundries of war have been lit. Time to squash them. I hope you do. I hope you do, those dirty xenos. I think the wasp left. I'm gonna go put in Skyrim to play. Hell yeah. Alright. In fact, I think we're gonna start building the colony in this little square over here, because we have shelter from the mountains, which will also help us to form really cool mountain areas around there, which will be very, very cool. They have like thermal powered AC. Don't they have like thermal powered AC units in Scandinavia? Or am I thinking Iceland? Well, that's the shitty part. Sweden doesn't have air conditioning, and it's like it's air cooled. So in the summertime, they just kind of open their windows and hope to God that the fans inside their house can help to rid themselves of the constant sweat that happens. And I mean constant. My God, I've never felt so damn sweaty, and I've been to Texas. Alright. So we're just going to kind of drag this stuff through here. I want to accelerate the landscaping progress, if that's at all possible. Perfect. Do any Mars storms happen in this game and ruin your progress? Absolutely. Dust storms can really, really fuck you up. I had one happen when I was terraforming Mars on one of my first playthroughs, and it really fucked some stuff up. All of the electricity, all the electrical circuits get gummed up with dust, and that Martian dust, whoo, it's hardy. It is hardy. Okay, perfect. That's a huge area to flatten. A huge area to flatten. So they'll start clearing that. Perfect. No active research. Let's go back up to the top. How did you get a mod on the game, or does it already have mods? It comes with it, you have access to mods from the beginning of the game. Skyrim is now on my Xbox, and I have retreated back to my bed. Yes, stay in your bed, Vault. Keep the bugs away from you. Okay, let's see. Being a southerner, it's not like swampy heat is a foreign concept. My sympathies. Well, that's the thing. Here in Sweden, humidity, they have humidity, but unlike in America, you don't feel like you walk into a swamp as soon as you walk out the front door. It's a cool humidity, and it feels dry. It's a dry humidity, which is really, really nice compared to what it is in Virginia and Texas and everything like that, where you walk outside and you can run your finger through it and it would be like you're swimming.
Yeah, that's something that I have noticed is like in Virginia it was like 93% humidity.
Fucking kill
and like
me.
here when it's like humid for us Swedes, because I gave an example to Ryan, I'm like, oh my god, this is so humid for me, but now when I am seeing
Sector
Virginia,
Yeah.
I can't make that statement anymore because, and then we looked it up and it was like around like 42% humidity
Yeah, all the
instead
time.
of 93.
Yeah,
you know.
there's a huge difference between 42 and 93. That makes me think of playing Sims 2 Castaway on the PS2 back in the day and having to repair my shit every time there was a storm. Exactly. That's kind of how it is in here. You can build a specific module called the Triboelectric Scrubber. And what that does is that allows you to blow the Martian dust away from you. From your buildings, so you can see how the dust is settling inside of this big dish. If I had triboelectric scrubbers all around this thing would be pristine. You can see how these ones are different colored too, because it's full of dust. Make a dust storm and multiply it by like 20. It's terrible. Let's see. I'm from Middle Tennessee, so Overton County. Aha! Has anyone ever seen the show? Has everyone seen the show Ninjago? I have not seen that. How hot does it get? I mean, it was... In the last summer that I was here, it got up to like 95, 96 degrees Fahrenheit. In Sweden, yeah, it gets hot.
Tyler, I have seen some of it because I was au pair and the kids I was watching was obsessed with Ninjago.
Aw.
Yeah, so
No
I know
research.
a little
A little.
about it.
Okay, perfect.
But it was like more Lego Ninjago.
That's what it is, yeah. Ninjago is indeed Lego.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought Lego stole, one more thing.
No, it's
Like
Lego Ninjago,
Lego
if I'm not mistaken.
Batman, Lego.
Hey, that is Lego though. Lego Batman,
Yeah.
Lego Superman, Lego Star Wars. That's
Yeah.
all property of Lego. I mean,
That's true.
I would
and
say
it's Danish.
Lego is Danish.
Yeah.
That's cool. I would say it's the property of the movie or the
Well,
companies who own
that's
them,
true.
but
They just remade
they licensed it. They
Yeah.
licensed it.
They remade it. I mean, it's cool.
Uh,
Kids
Lego
love it.
Lego Star Wars is the shit still.
Yeah.
I would play the hell out of that game. I love Lego Star Wars.
That's amazing, baby.
I fucking love it. I have it in the ready to install list. I love
Hey,
that shit.
guys, you're my witnesses. I still love you.
I still love you too, baby.
Yeah, even if you play Lego.
And even if
Leg-
you
Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars is my absolute shit.
So,
Let's see. 110 usually here in the summer. That's terrible. That's awful. That is terribly awful. Alright, let's see. All these people producing frickin' food. I'm not even got a damn colony down yet. Jesus, slow the hell down. Used to play Lego Star Wars on my DSi, fun times. I used to play Lego Star Wars on my Xbox and I think I had it on like Wii or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Wee! Let's see, what's up, Vincent? Ryan can't stay. I have work, just came in to say hi. Thank you for coming in and saying hello, Vincent. Alright, so we're still flattening, still landscaping, all sorts of that stuff. If you've stayed this long, you are a trooper. I know it's not been the most entertaining thing, but we're going to get into doing that stuff right now. Okay, but you know what we need to do first? We need to do this first. We're going to plop down a couple more of these universal depots because I don't really need anything other than the universal depots right now because all of this is going to be demolished eventually. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. Perfect. And then we're also going to build these RC transports.
Anomaly found. Select the
And
sector to
for
scan.
3 just like that. Half of it is the game, and the other half is just chilling and chatting. That's true. That is true. I'm glad you guys enjoy the chilling and chatting part as well as the gameplay part. There we go. We'll get those guys going. They'll get everything, and we'll be good to go. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to build the domes here. Blocking object. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to need to come out here and get all this metal and shit. But this place, I might be able to be okay. So what is the resistance to Lego DC villains other than money, gameplay, and target audience? One, I don't own it. That's the biggest one, I'd say. I prefer like 40s, that's like my ideal temperature. 40s to 50s is my ideal temperature too. Okay, what's going on? These guys need to move over here. There we go. Perfect. You know, we are with you all the way regarding the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. I do. I do indeed appreciate that. Not to mention, we're going to get all the resources back from all this stuff as soon as we demolish all of it. Okay. How's the research coming? We can outsource more. Perfect. Alright, we're making good progress through the breakthrough stuff. It's fun with you talking alone. Well, thank you. So come to Canada, we're sitting around about 61 degrees during the day and 43 at night. Is that year round? I mean, I know it's that's a dumb question. I know it's not year round because I know winter gets absolutely blistering cold, but those are great temperatures. What is that thing you were doing on that grid a moment ago? Are you talking this? These are sectors. So you scan them and you can see, like this one. This one's been deep scanned. So inside of that it has a 66% building area, 2,094 concrete, 60 metals, 1,804 underground deep metals, and we have a sensor tower boost of 10%. So it just tells you pretty much what's going on inside of here. So like this has a buildable area of 100% because it's been flattened.
Research complete.
You know, all these places now have so much better buildability because I've went ahead and done that. And you can see here, there was once a gigantic crater right there, and now this whole entire thing is going to be flat, which is good. It's just going to be nice and wonderful. No, that's just this crappy spring. We've had way below temperature. It literally snowed a couple weeks ago. God damn. I live in Minnesota and the weather can be so mixed up. One day it could be me, it could be 70 and sunny, and the next day 20 and gloomy. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, honestly. I would love to live in a place where that's actually what happens all the time. I actually think this is the same exact map. Yeah, it is. This is the same exact map. No, it's not, because these two are here, and I don't have those zones on. Never mind. I think my room is safe now. I don't hear the wasp buzzing around my windows. That's good. He might still be hiding, Vault. Keep your eyes open. Stay vigilant. Okay. So I'm going to do my original layout. A geoscape dome. We're going to put that on the vista as well. And I think I should be able to do this. Let's pull it down a little bit. Blocking objects. Oh, it's still... Shit, we can't build it yet. Okay, is this almost done? Delivering waste rock, 49%. Okay, so these guys are still going. It's going to take them a little bit longer, but that's okay. Okay, you know what? You go here. And I want you to come over here and pick up everything and bring it over to here. Thank you. Alright, so we'll just do that manually. We'll get one of these little rover guys to come all the way over there and pick up all that stuff. Okay, I think they're done.
Select a
Just
sector
about.
to scan.
Alright, got another sector, a few sectors to scan. There we go. Get all that queued up. There we go. Okay, this should be done soon. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh yeah, we still have tons of research. Holy shit, okay. Let's see. Every time that female voice kicks in, I think it's Chloe on condition. It's not safe. I just heard the wasp. Oh no. Alright, so he's just gonna pick all that stuff up. And he'll be good.
I don't have my glasses.
That's why you keep leaning in.
No, that's why I keep digging my face into the screen. Yeah. Halfway.
Holy shit, it's been an hour. How the hell long was the frickin'...
Long.
Damn. Clearly. Alright, let's see. Love the music. I agree. There's actually multiple radio stations, too. You got Surviving Mars, Mars Vision, Quantum Sonics, Red Frontier, the Free Earth channel, and the official Mars channel. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. I'm going to head off a little early. Going to go spend some time with my wife. Have fun, guys. See you later, Kane. Thanks so much for coming on by. Have fun with your wife. Alrighty. So I'm hoping that we get started building here soon. Alright, let's see.
Research complete.
Okie dokie. That's been flattened. So that's good. Be a member for 3 days. I hope to support you all the way to 1 million subs. Well, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that, buddy. Whether we get there or not, that's okay. But thank you for your support.
Anomaly.
Alright, so China wants to trade, but nope. We're not trading with you yet, China. Trying to decide how I want to do this. Because we still need to get all that stuff out of there. But let's just take this and we'll flatten from here. Just like that. Perfect.
Sector scan.
Gotta go have a good time, you guys. See you later, Jimmy. I see there isn't any panic or turmoil yet. I must not have missed anything yet. Nope, nothing yet. Alright, let's see.
Research complete.
Okay. Gain 40 statue prefabs? Holy shit. Okay, that's fine. Alright, they got that done. Alright. All we need to do is get these two out of here, I'm pretty sure. So if I just go ahead and go grab... Is one of them empty? This one.
Anomaly analyzed.
I just need him to grab
Select
all of
the
that
sector
stuff
to
and then bring
scan.
it back. Alright, still good on research? Yeah, we're still good on research. No jump scares in this, right? Not that I'm aware of. I've not seen any jump scares in this yet. Yet being the key word. And I know what some of you might be thinking. Was all of this really necessary to do before, you start playing the game? It kind of is. And the reason I say that is because when you try and build kind of the colony that I have in my head, you really need symmetry and you really need flatness. Because the flatness will make your life a lot easier. You won't ever have to really worry about uneven terrain. You can expand without worry. And you can really make Mars the way you want it to. That's kind of why you need to do this first. And it's always the longest stage. It's kind of shitty how long it takes, I get that. But I do apologize for that. If you guys want to, we can come back to this tomorrow, and we can check it out then. It's up to you though, because we can also continue Prey. So let me know down there. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and plop this Geoscape Dome. Yeah, we're going to want to push it forward just that much. Just like that. That'll be perfect. Now this is rare. I've been playing Morrowind for a bunch of minutes and haven't been attacked by a cliff racer. I must be pretty damn lucky. If someone gave me 6 hours to cut down a tree, I would spend the first 4 hours sharpening my axe. Abe Lincoln. That's kind of a neat quote. That's kind of a really cool quote. But it's absolutely right there, David. You're absolutely correct. If I want Mars, because I want my colony to look good, so I spend the time and make the area around it look great. I want to see some Sea of Thieves with subscribers. That won't happen. Just saying that right now. That will not happen. Not unless they decide to accidentally, open a PvE section. Until that shit happens, that doesn't really have a good chance of happening.
Sector scanned.
Okay, I loved Sea of Thieves so much. The problem is, I just got sick of the way... I just got sick of it, honestly. Just wasn't that fun anymore. This is fine with me, BRB. Okay, alright. Good to know. Thank you for your input. I do appreciate it.
Anomaly analyzed.
Alright.
Anomaly found.
Just keep scanning all those. Got the wasp. I repeat, the wasp is dead. Make sure it didn't have brothers or anything like that. You don't want to wake up and have
Research
bzz,
complete.
bzz, bzz, bzz. Alright. Let's get this mountain out of here. Oh wait, no, that's already been flattened. We can at least come this way. Just like that. Perfect. What's up, Rubist? Good to have you in, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on by. Glad to see you in here.
Discovered unusual
You gained $400 million. Okay, thank you. No, I didn't want that to happen. I wanted you to go. Where are you? There we go. Yeah, the music is pretty addicting in this game. It's really, really nice to listen to. Alright, so their flattening is going quite nicely. Alright, now the normal layout that I go with for this is, if I'm not mistaken, we put this here. And then we back it out a little bit. N4, 3. And then N4, 3. Where's the rocks that I'm blocking? Oh, they're right there. Okay. So we'll build that one later. Oi, oi, oi. I wonder if these got destroyed. They're malfunctioned, so that's unfortunate. Creative is not cheating, it's having fun. That's a fair statement.
The anomaly turned out to be one of the most
You gain 800 million funding, you gain 3 million or 3,000 research. Okay. Then N4, 3. Just like that. And then on the opposite sides, we put in megadomes. And we line these bad boys up with this. N4, 3. And then N4, 3. And lastly, please fit, giggity, N4, 3. Ahaha! It fits. Like a glove. Perfect. One of my favorite things in Morrowind is being able to put a robe over armor in case you don't like the armor that you're wearing. That is kind of cool. Okay,
We've just
perfect.
found Beagle 2, or at least what's left of it.
All right, so that's going to be the main layout for the colony, the city that we're going to make. These will all be connected by, what are they, the pathways, and they'll have ramps going between all of them that'll look really, really cool. This is exactly how I built my other colony that I did, and that's been successful. The middle is a geoscape dome. The 3 domes on the outside are mega domes, and then we've also got the ovular domes, which are very nice. And let's grab you. Just pick everything up. And let's bring it back over there. Perfect. And then once we put down the next ovular dome, we'll be good to go on that front. And you can really see how it's going to lay out. It looks really, really cool. In the immortal words of Ace Ventura, like a glove. You know it. Okay, we don't want to do that one yet. Perfect. Alright. So I suppose we can continue to flatten from here. Let's see. Let's actually start from down here. That way we keep that updated. Just like that. And then we're actually going to try and do like the biggest surface area that we can do. That way we flatten a majority of it.
Anomaly analyzed.
Just like that. Okay. And then that should be too large. Then we'll just pull that right over there. Line that up just like that. Perfect. Yep. 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 And then take the RC Commander, just like that. Perfect. Have you ever thought about playing Monster Hunter World? I've actually done it there, Kyle. I did a stream of it. It's no longer on YouTube because it was just kind of taking up space. I think I did a couple of them on it, actually. Was not my cup of tea. It was not my cup of tea.
The explorer made a thorough scan of the anomaly site, but couldn't...
Okay. Is that metal is not gone yet? Where is my rover? Hopefully it decides to grace us with its presence soon, because I want to put a dome down right there, unless I can. Can I squeeze that in right there? No. Okay, so that's the exact one that I need to get rid of. So I need to find the dome, or I need to find the rover that's coming. You know they added dragons to Elsewhere. Yes, I did. I did indeed know that. I thought it was pretty cool that they added dragons, big ones too. Very, very cool touch. Okay. Look at that. Look at how much they just freaking flattened. That is crazy. Okay, we'll just line up the straight line.
Complete.
Just like that. Alright, just wanted to make sure it could line up. So that I can do this. And just kind of drag this out like that. And then... boink. That'll be fine. You only did one stream of Monster Hunter World? Okay, yeah. Then that one's gone off of YouTube. Thank you, Baby Light. What's your favorite set in the Elder Scrolls? I think I said Ebony at one point. I can definitely dig Ebony armor. It's super pretty. Okay. I like the Dawnguard set of armor. Dawnguard does look pretty cool.
Anomaly found.
Okay. Coming along, guys. Trust me, when we come back for tomorrow's stream at 2 p.m. Eastern, it'll all be worth it, because then we can really get into the meat and potatoes of surviving Mars. There we go. Because this preparation is absolutely necessary to make the colony look as best as it can. Not to mention, it's great for the way the trees and the bushes and the grass grow and stuff like that, because flat ground is good for those guys. Alright, we'll get rid of all of that too. May as well. Just like that. Perfect. Perfect. So we'll get all that stuff going. Is that metal gone yet? Come on, pick it all up, big guy. Just get all of it. Just get it all.
Research complete.
Aha, he did. Good. Good, good, good. Now we can put down that last dome. The oval dome. N 2 3. Perfect. Look at that. So that's the way that that's the way it's going to look for that. It's going to be really, really cool once it's all done. The reason it's building on its own is because one of the breakthrough technologies is nanobot construction. So it'll automatically construct without the need for a drone to put it together, which is really, really cool. Let's see, are you still going to do streams of Prey? Probably so. So this was a prep stream. This is like the other outer space game you played, Survival. Can't remember the name, going place to place. Possibly Astroneer?
Oh, No Man's Sky.
Or No Man's Sky, yeah, you could be right. Just take it all like a champ.
Okay, I need to find my mail. There.
Your mail.
Copy and paste.
Aha.
Everything I have written now.
Now, the nice thing about this game is it actually gives you access to spread things out. Everything doesn't need to be centrally located right here, because we can have our power support, our life support, and our power grids all the way over here if we want to. We can really connect. We can really connect everything that we want and we need for the colonists and everything like that. Yeah, I think it was the first one. We have No Man's Sky. Okay, yeah. I just like the idea of being in a country full of beast folk and amazing views from sand mountains. Unfortunately, I don't have enough space on my Xbox to get elsewhere. Invest in an external hard drive if you ever get the money for it, because they can run kind of pricey, about $100 if you get a big one. If you ever get the chance to buy an external hard drive, at least 1 terabyte. If you want to be like my lovely girlfriend and get a 4 terabyte, then go for it. Knock yourself out. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. I have a 1 terabyte. I have 3 1 terabytes.
I would say buy 3, 4 terabytes.
Oh my
because in the
fucking
end of the day,
Jesus.
I need to buy 1 more. In the end of the day, I never run out of space.
She doesn't. I have like
I
90
never
gigs
do.
on my Xbox left. She's got like 2 terabytes left.
2.5.
Oh, okay.
238. 2.38. But
Good
it
God.
feels so good, never stressing about,
Storage.
storage. And also, guys, I am officially back. I sent the email.
Oh, you're
and-
done?
Whew.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Right here at the end of the stream.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
thought you said 1 hour.
Yeah, that was about an hour ago there, baby girl.
No, that was when it was 51.
No, it wasn't. It was at 41. You're trying to get me to go almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah. All right, we'll go to 41. We'll go to 41. That's fine.
20 more minutes.
I can do
and
that.
I am here.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's back from
Hey,
outer
guys.
space.
Write in the comments, 20 more. Or 20.
20
So-
more if you made it this far.
Yeah, exactly. So we can, sit and hang out.
Yeah,
All-
exactly.
All of us together.
Chloe, is Ryan your sugar daddy or something? Oh, Jesus. No, we are a happy
No.
couple there, Rubus. No sugar daddy or sugar mama situation there. No.
We're hardworking individuals. So I work my ass off, and Ryan works his ass off, and in the end of the
I
day,
do.
we come and, you know, we come home and we uplift each other afterwards.
Exactly.
Because sometimes it can be tiring. So
Yes.
you need to have a great partner that you can, you know, talk to.
Exactly, and rely
And
on.
Rely on and
Exactly.
relax with and have fun with playing
And
video games.
Luckily,
so no.
we both have that. And yes, no.
Oh, 4 terabytes is expensive.
Aha.
No, Rubest, I bought it by myself.
Yes,
Yes, I bought
think
it.
you assumed that I bought it. No.
No, I bought it before I met you.
I have 3 1 terabytes, 2 for my PC, 1 for my Xbox. My Xbox. I don't know why I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Alright, so these are almost built. We can put drones over there soon.
Okay, Curb says, anyway, what do you think about Stellaris? Anyway, I know Ryan likes it, but what about you? What's your playstyle?
What is your playstyle,
Yeah,
love?
so, okay, so it started off Ryan playing Stellaris 4,000 miles apart.
Yep.
And we were talking about it, and he was talking, and I'm like,
Talking about
I
civics.
have to listen to this, and I tried so hard,
You
and
did
I
so
did,
good.
and
You
I
did
did
so
listen
good.
for like 75% of it.
It's okay. Trust me. When I'm talking about different civics within, or if I'm talking about political and diplomatic relations within a federation of 18 different freaking species of aliens and purging and yeah, no, I wouldn't listen to it.
And
either.
I didn't even know what game it was. It was difficult to listen to, but then he played here, and we started a new galaxy.
Yep.
And we
A small ring.
Analyze.
No, your big one. You know.
Oh
the
yeah,
first
with
time,
the murder sneaklana.
with the murder snails, mördarsniglarna.
Resources are
Then,
low.
you know, we created it, and he asked me, you know, what do you want? And I'm like, okay, let's have snails that are, you know, like purging, you know, monsters.
Yes.
And, you know.
Super cute, adorable snails that purge everything from the galaxy.
Yeah, like the murder snails, or mördarsniglarna, translated to murder snails in Sweden.
Exactly.
Because they eat everything in your yard.
They do.
Grass, you know, flowers, veggies, everything. They just murder everything. So I was thinking about snails taking over the galaxy.
Exactly.
Starting with the Earth.
And sure as shit, we did it.
Yeah, so that is still my playstyle. That's how my playstyle was created. And
So purging.
stick. Yeah, a
Okay.
little bit more, you know, militaristic. You know,
You want me to tell him our civics and stuff?
yes.
We play as, in fact, we set up our empires to be the exact same as a trial run. We play as xenophobic, materialistic, militarist snails that focus on, oh shit, what are the damn... we've got cutthroat diplomacy and warrior culture, so our armies are stronger. We have, fucking hell, we're non-adaptive, strong, oh, I can't remember all the other freaking traits that we have. I can't remember.
No, but we're not spiritualistic. We're
No, we are spiritualistic, you're right.
Are we? No,
we're
we're
spiritualistic because we can put temples on our planets. So
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of materialist, we're spiritualist.
Exactly.
because we don't like robots.
Militaristic,
Xenophobic,
Select the sector to scan.
spiritualist, xenophobic, militarist.
Yes.
I
Exactly.
can't remember the miniature ones. I don't remember what the mini civics are and stuff like that.
But we're ruthless.
We are every single. In fact, I found Earth. I found Earth on my side of the galaxy.
enslaved.
I enslaved all of humanity,
Oh.
and now they work in the mines.
That was funny because my story about the murder snails
Yeah,
taking over Earth,
it was so perfect.
or starting taking over Sweden and then Earth.
They arose from the forests of Sweden.
So mördarsniglar is a yard snail without a shell or house shell.
Yeah.
And they are dark brown.
Yes.
Uh,
I also love that you called their shell a house. It's adorable.
yeah, we say hus. in Swedish. Sniglar har sitt hus. You know, they have their house. The snails have their house.
They do.
live in there.
They live in their
shelter
house, I
there.
know.
Yeah, it's a little house.
Yeah, they do. I just think it's adorable the way you said it.
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. If we ever end up playing, I can already tell we're gonna hate one another, filthy xenophobes. That's the thing. I only started that violent playthrough because Chloe wanted me to. I normally do never play as anything violent. My two biggest empires that I've had.
I made you play it first time.
Yeah, that's true. My two biggest empires that I've had have been pacifistic empires. The Great Gek Empire and the Kaminoan Sovereignty are both pacifistic empires. Severely pacifistic empires. I was gonna go play Red Faction Guerrilla, but then I realized it wasn't backwards compatible, and my brother took the Xbox 360 when I moved out of my parents' house, and the remastered was way too much. Oy, oy, oy. That's shitty.
Curb. See you at war.
Oh no.
See you at the border.
Oh nay.
Whoa.
You best be putting in some fortress systems there, baby. He'll break right through them.
I have a fleet too.
She is a fleet too. Do you hear that? I love it. I love it. Damn it, I found the best fucking moment ever. Okay, so now that we are done with the terraforming or the landscaping part over here, finally, it only took us an hour and a fucking half. We're still researching, but we're just going to keep the research going while we continue to build our colony over here. I think I'll start on connecting them and getting life support up. Then in the next episode, we will go and start to really put stuff in, and we'll start to bring people in. We'll get into our founder stage if we have a founder stage, which I don't think we do, but it'll be pretty nifty. I'm trying to remember how I connected all of the domes. I think it was 2, just like that. Perfecto. So what these will do is these will connect the life support to every dome. What I mean by life support is power, oxygen, and water. Let's see. Your puny fortresses are no threat to me. Puny? How dare ye? Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and do... Oops! Go ahead and do that. Perfect. So there's those. And then I think we came up this way. Yep. That should work just like that. Then 2. What'd you find out, baby?
So,
Taxonomic.
the pie teacher here.
The pie teacher?
Me.
Okay.
So guys, I taught Ryan how to make a crumble pie.
Yes, and it was
which
orgasmic.
is a very Swedish traditional pie. You make the crumble with butter, flour, some sugar, and oats.
Mm-hmm.
And then you crumble it over the berries.
By Rubist. Yes.
And as you crumble them over, it goes golden brown, and with the oats, it gets
so good.
super crispy and super good. And it's more effortless, but tastes so good. But my sister wants that for her graduation.
She wants a
on
crumble
Wednesday.
pie.
Yeah.
So I need to make a crumble pie.
We need to make a crumble.
Okay, we can make a crumble pie.
We're gonna make a rhubarb raspberry.
Oh, you had me at rhubarb.
Yeah, rhubarb raspberry crumble pie.
Yummy.
I need to make YouTube videos about,
Yeah,
my Swedish recipes.
You really do, baby.
Because I just got this feeling like, even if it's only one, there's like, can I have the recipe? I'm
Hey,
like,
one is enough, right?
I like...
Sounds delicious. You'd be an amazing seller. I agree. I completely agree with you on that, Tyler. Okay, so now that we got that stuff...
Who's gonna be a seller?
You.
Me!
You, silly.
Thank you, guys. Okay, well... Bake with me is a
Bake
thing
with
too.
me.
Yes. We need to start. We need we need to start with my video ideas because guys, I have like 1,000.
Yes, she does.
It's like it's gonna be like in every nook and cranny with Chloe.
Oh my, that
Because-
just sounds, holy shit, with every nook and cranny.
In every nook and
In
cranny
every nook
because
and cranny.
I want to do everything and anything. I'm like, okay, let's bake, let's study a language, let's go on a trip, let's try to get my cat not afraid of everything and anything. I'm like in every nook and cranny.
I like that.
Everything.
I like that. Alright.
Anomaly found.
I think this should work.
Kyle says, "Oh, I know that dish. My grandmother made something like that once when I was younger. It was good." Yeah, it is super good. So it's less, invasive, like the traditional apple pie with a thin, piece of dough and cut it and,
Yeah,
fold
it is
it
definitely
and
less
stuff
invasive.
fold it like that. You just mix it with your fingers and then just you crumble it
That is true.
on top of the berries.
That's why they call it a crumble pie.
So, Curb, Chloe, you should add me on Xbox. I got Ryan, but forgot to add you. So me and Ryan don't add anyone on Xbox. You're stating that, but if Ryan if Ryan agrees, I can.
You don't need my permission, baby.
No,
You're your own
I know.
person.
I know, but a friend of Ryan's is a friend of mine, and also, if we're gonna go to war, I think we need to be at least friends, so we can be in a party.
Oh, but
like
the
that.
freaking the game goes so much more fun when you're peaceful. I'll be the pacifist off in the corner making billions off of your war. How's that?
Yeah, or you can try to make peace between us. You can be the middle hang.
I'll be the damn Federation leader, for God's sake.
You can be Sweden.
I can be Sweden.
Okay,
Oi, oi, oi.
shaking hands with everyone.
Let's see.
No active research.
No, Ryan, war is fun. Peace is boring. It's only boring if you don't have anything to fight. Which is Leviathans in this moment. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's how I have that laid out. That looks similar. Let's see.
Oh, this is so fun!
Yeah.
You can't stop streaming in 4 minutes.
I have to stop streaming in 4 minutes, baby.
Why?
Because things have to happen, silly goose.
What?
Ew.
What?
You know. I'm sorry, baby. It kills me as much as... I know, it kills me.
I know.
It kills me too, baby.
I know.
Anomaly found.
Well, oh my god, guys. I have a long day tomorrow too. And then on Wednesday. But then, also, that is something that is interesting in Sweden. I don't know if you have it everywhere. I know some of you are from Australia area. Or time zones, or London, or America, and different parts of America. But we have something called Squeeze Days. So on Thursday, it's Christ Heaven Day.
Christ Heaven Day.
Even though Swedes are the least religious people in the world.
Yes, they are.
And that's a fact. You can look that up. But we have Christian days that becomes weekend days or off days.
Yeah, red days is what they call them.
We call them red days. And because that's on a Thursday and Friday is not a red day or a Sunday as some Christian European countries says, like Italy and Switzerland,
Yeah.
and France, I believe, it automatically becomes red. that Friday because it's a squeeze day.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Thursday a red day and then Saturday, Sunday.
Anomaly
So
analyzed.
Friday becomes a weekend.
Yes, it does.
So I have that for 3 weeks now.
Yeah, all of those squeeze days and red days and everything
Yeah.
like that, which means I get to have her at home.
Yeah, because the Thursday next week is Sweden's National Day?
National Day?
Independence Day.
Aha!
Yeah, we call it Nationaldag.
Ah, National Day, okay.
Yes. Children's Day.
That might
I
be
wish.
that might be what it's called in Canada or in
Ah.
America or something like that. If
Oh,
we had to think.
the squeeze day?
No, the day that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's called Kristi Himmelsfärds.
That could be what it is.
Something.
I'm not sure.
Kristi Himmelsfärdsdagen. Something like that. I don't know.
I'll take your word for it there, love.
It's in the calendar.
You're cute.
And I'm not called in for work that day.
But hey, that's a win-win, isn't it?
Anomaly found.
Yes.
Ours is July 4th. You're damn right it is.
Yeah,
Damn
I was
Brits.
in Lake Tahoe in 2010,
Mhm.
July 4th,
Yeah.
eating a Cobb salad under the fireworks.
There you go.
and
That's pretty
looking
good.
out over the lake.
The lake, which is gorgeous. Yeah. The Lake Tahoe.
Ooh, yes.
But I do believe with that, you guys, I think it's time we end off today's live stream right there. So in this live stream right here, I know it was a little bit uneventful as far as stuff that happened and everything like that, but come tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be breaking back into Surviving Mars, and we're actually going to see Green in the next episode of this, in the next live stream, because I know how quickly it starts, and if we got this far in an hour and 40 minutes, imagine what I can do now that I have all of this laid out. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for coming on by. Chloe, you want to say goodbye to everybody before we end off?
I want to say goodbye, everyone, for hanging out with my wonderful boyfriend Ryan when I was gone working, and thanks everyone for hanging out with me in the last 30 minutes, maybe so.
Yeah.
And also, we're gonna see each other tomorrow, and I will not be working overtime tomorrow during stream.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna see you tomorrow.
That sounds great to me. So thank you guys so much for coming on by, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.